key strength of the EmpowerID platform is its audit logging and reporting. EmpowerID is based on the concept of an identity warehouse. So it's like a data warehouse for identity-related data. EmpowerID has a large range of connectors, so the goal is to connect to all of the systems that contain identity information or access permissions, or to have this information fed into EmpowerID via flat files or other means, so that that data can be analyzed, reported, tracked, calculated into statistics and metrics, and also used for risk analysis. As we can see here, all target system changes are detected. So for any system EmpowerID is connected to, typically on a 10-minute cycle, EmpowerID is detecting any new objects that are created, ranging from users, groups, roles, shared folders, computer objects, almost anything, even SharePoint websites and groups. It detects objects that are deleted. So again, any of these objects that are deleted, it detects application permission changes, group membership or application role changes, and it detects all kinds of other events in systems. So in this case, this information comes into the data warehouse, and as we can see, you can report and search on this information to find exactly what's happened. In this example, we're looking at any application role or group membership change that was detected from an external source or by EmpowerID. We can search based upon the system or the system type, whether or not it was a high security group or role, the date range, and now a couple of interesting things to note here, the source of the change. So EmpowerID is also making changes to application role permissions or group memberships in systems, but those are tracked, and the source of the change is noted as EmpowerID. When a change is detected that was not done by an EmpowerID request or policy, the source of the change is noted as account store, meaning the external system. So in this case, we're filtering for high security group or role changes within a time period from SAP, where the change was in addition to a role made in the external system. This is a very important security report. So you can see exactly every permission or group membership change, where it came from, why, and how. Now, these changes that come from external sources can also be picked up for micro recertification or risk-based recertification to initiate these changes as workflow tasks for someone to approve or certify them, or choose to revoke them and have the change rolled back immediately. In addition to logging all changes made by EmpowerID to external systems, whether they be object creations, deletions, attribute changes, group memberships, or application permissions, or detected changed in the external system, EmpowerID also has detailed audit logging of all activities performed by users in the user interface or via the API. As we can see here in the audit log, there is a rich source of information to search for exactly who made any request, whether the request went for approval, to whom it was approved by, and then the effects of this action against all of the objects involved. So we can see here that in this example, a request that might have had multiple tasks or multiple approval steps 80 days ago was requested by Vivian, was approved or executed by Mokhtar, and the action was to assign a management role membership to this management role to Vivian Atlas. So all activities occurring in EmpowerID by delegated admin users or self-service users will have this level of detail for complete traceability of who made the request, who approved it, and for how long the access was to be granted. In addition, leveraging the identity warehouse or identity data warehouse, EmpowerID produces hundreds of reports about all of the access that users have in external systems, the objects, the permissions, and all of the changes. So there's a very large number of reports on exactly who has access to what risks are out there, and what are the objects that you're managing. In addition to these out-of-the-box reports, EmpowerID Workflow Studio includes a page or report designer so that an endless number of additional reports can be created.